Welcome back to Fame Society. Rihanna is world famous for her deadly tongue. Her words are especially potent when the Barbadian beauty is angry and or sipping on fiery adult liquids. That's why it comes as no surprise that Rihanna reportedly threw major shade at Kardashian clan member and fashion model Kendall Jenner, according to Star magazine. In this video, we are going to discuss Here is Why Rihanna Hates Kendall Jenner. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure to stick till the end. Believe it or not, Rihanna, born Robin Rihanna Fenty, actually released her debut album about a year before Twitter officially launched Music of the Sun, Rihanna's first album that featured hit songs like Ponder Replay and If It's Lovin' That You Want hit shelves in the US in August 2015, whereas the social network wasn't created until March 2016. According to Mashable, over the past decade, Rihanna has released a total of 8 studio albums and she's had countless hit singles. In 2012, she was even named as one of the 100 most influential people by Time magazine, but she's also a master of Twitter, using her unapologetic voice to clap back at haters and to shine a light on injustices. If you're prone to sensational celebrity gossip, you might be one of the folks who bought into a rumor regarding an alleged shady moment at the 2018 Met Gala from Barbadian bad girl Rihanna aimed at reality television sensation Kendall Jenner. It all started way back in 2012 when Kendall took to Twitter to share her excitement about seeing Rihanna perform her favorite song live in concert. If Rihanna doesn't perform Complicated tomorrow, I'm going to get very upset, Kendall tweeted. Kendall, who was 16 at the time, was most likely just joking around and fangirling over Rihanna. However, Rihanna obviously thought differently because her clapback was way more savage than anyone expected. Well, don't come, Rihanna snapped. Then of course there's the whole fashion icon issue, and many of Rihanna's fans think Kendall and her sisters are nothing but copycats who take credit for other people's ideas, especially Rihanna. While Rihanna is true original, and yes, it seems like Rihanna feels the same way. In 2015, Rihanna actually pulled out of the Victoria's Secret fashion show after her friend and British model Jourdan Dunn got replaced by Kendall. Jourdan Dunn later took to Twitter to slam Victoria's Secret, feeling so much better about not doing VS. Sorry, I mean VS now that Rihanna isn't doing it also, Jourdan tweeted, and although sources close to Rihanna claimed at the time that Riri canceled her Victoria's Secret appearance because she was working on her 8th studio album, the fans were convinced her decision had something to do with Jourdan getting replaced by Kendall last minute. So glad that Rihanna is supporting Jourdan Dunn. Honestly, BS that they replaced her with Kendall, who has never worked with the VS. One fan commented. Kendall later drew even more backlash when she disrespected other models in her August 2018 interview with Love magazine, in which she was quoted saying, "Since the beginning, we've been super selective about what shows I would do. I was never one of those girls who would do like 30 shows a season or whatever the fuck those girls do." And don't forget that Kendall had been previously named the highest paid model in the world by Forbes magazine. Of course, the fans thought that the whole thing was a joke and claimed that the only reason Kendall books so many shows is because of her social media reach and her famous family. Kendall Jenner gives us absolutely nothing in every campaign, runway cover story, and editorial. One fan commented, "If it wasn't for a family's fame, she wouldn't have been the highest paid supermodel. I can name so many models who actually have the passion for this and deserve recognition." To top it all off, the same year, Kendall was named the highest earning model in the world. She also received the Fashion Icon of the Decade award, and while no one's denying that Kendall has served some iconic looks in the past, naming her the Fashion Icon of the Decade was definitely a reach. The fans were quick to point out how if anyone deserved to be called the Fashion Icon of the Decade, it was Rihanna, especially considering that Kendall was just 21 when she got the award. So they were basically implying that she's been killing the fashion game since she was 11. How? Imagine thinking Kendall is the fashion icon of this decade when Rihanna exists, one fan commented at the time. Another person added, "We all know why Kendall will get the Fashion Icon award instead of Rihanna, and it's not because of her style." And although Rihanna did comment on Kendall's Fashion of the Icon title at the time, her silence spoke more than words could. Still, this is Rihanna we are talking about, and you already know that she doesn't hold back when it comes to speaking her mind. So it didn't take long before Kendall found herself at the receiving end of Rihanna's sharp tongue. Rihanna threw some major shade at Kendall during the 2018 Met Gala and made fun of her figure. One insider told that Rihanna was standing next to Kendall Jenner at the bar and loudly said, "Good thing I have curves to pull this outfit off. I would hate to be a stick figure." Then she just stared at Kendall, laughed in her face, and walked away. The source added, Rihanna could have pulled it off with a role on the cult classic film Mean Girls, with the way she dissects her victims with merciless abandon during a beef. You remember how Robin Fenty mutilated singer Ciara after Russell Wilson's wife was insulted that Rihanna did not greet her at a party that two attended a few years back. Two quickly made up, however. Well, no matter how Rihanna feels about Kendall, body shaming is never okay, and fans were quick to call out Riri for taking shots at Kendall over her figure. One fan commented, "I really don't hate Rihanna, but sometimes she thinks being rude is a personality trait." However, some of Riri's fans clapped back and said, "Kendall is not so innocent herself. I heard Kendall isn't the nicest either, so maybe it's karma coming full circle." One fan commented, "Not only did these fans blast Kendall for missing the theme of the Met Gala and wearing what was probably the most underwhelming outfit of the night, but they also pointed out how nobody should feel sorry for Kendall because she's done a lot of problematic things in the past." One Twitter user wrote, "Who allowed Kendall Jenner into the Met Gala looking like that? Better yet, who allowed those who don't follow the Met's dress code into the event at all? If you all can't show up and show out, you gotta go." According to one insider close to Selena, after Kendall was caught hanging out with Justin Bieber back in 2015 behind Selena's back, Selena said that she felt betrayed and stabbed in the back by Kendall. Not only did Kendall backstab Selena, but she also lied to many of her mutual friends that Justin never loved Selena. Many fans said that they didn't care whether Rihanna really threw shade at Kendall's figure at the Met Gala because Kendall allegedly has a reputation for being rude and arrogant when the cameras are off. One fan commented, "I stumbled upon some videos of fans meeting Kendall Jenner and she seems to be such a rude and arrogant person when no cameras are around." Oh, and remember when Julia Caroline exposed Kendall on TikTok, the fans said that they were not surprised to hear this about Kendall, and one of them commented on Julia's video, "It even surprised about the Jenners, especially Kendall. Few people have constantly said she has an attitude problem." Another person added, "Literally Hailey Bieber and Kendall always got the worst reviews when people meet them. I haven't heard one person that has met either of them and got good vibes. I can feel their bad vibes through the screen, but is this really why Rihanna can't stand Kendall? I mean, there are plenty of other celebs out there who are known for their rude and stuck-up behavior, and yet Rihanna never threw shade at them, so why Kendall?" Well, many fans seem to think that although Kendall has probably never been rude to Rihanna, the reason Rihanna can't stand Kendall and her family is the same reason millions of other people around the world don't like Kendall Jenner, basically. There are a lot of people out there who think Kendall is a culture vulture who only got to where she is thanks to her family connections. Unlike Kendall, Rihanna came from a humble background and worked very hard for everything she has. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the bell icon for more updates and notifications. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.